What is going on, cuties? You know who it is. We're going to be playing a little bit of UU, and I'm really excited. I just built this new team. It's had moderate success so far. It really sucks because every time I play, I kind of have to take breaks. I play kind of intermittently because I have so many exams and stuff like that. So whenever I take a break and then come back, almost always, like, at least one Pokemon from my team ends up getting banned. So it's just like I've made so many teams, but this one is the newest one so far. I'm happy with it, so we'll see how it goes. So we got a Sun team. This is a classic, honestly. I've seen these three, like these three core Pokemon so many times that it's not really fun to play against, to be honest, because I don't know, it just doesn't feel fun. But regardless, we're gonna lead Chandelure. He's probably leading Torkoal. Oh, he actually leads Corsola. I think I'm just going to go straight for a Shadow Shadow Ball. I'm not seeing anything on his team that's going to eat that up. This is Modest Choice specs. And that might Oko? Oh yeah, definitely does. That's juicy. So here he goes into Vikavolt. Honestly, I'm feeling like it might have the same situation. I don't know what that was about. Okay, he's going for the Sticky Web. Well, regardless, he doesn't have a Ghost type anymore to get rid of it, and he kind of outsped my whole team anyway with the Chlorophyll Venusaur, so I don't know how good of a play that was, but regardless, we're going to go for a Shadow Ball. So we're up by a decent bit here, going for another Shadow Ball. I'm just, taking out this whole team right now. I feel like he doesn't want to sack this thing, and actually now this is kind of like he might switch it out, but if he doesn't, this is like my best opportunity to spin away hazards with Claydol. We'll see what he does. He goes for a Toxic, which is awesome, because now I can spin for myself. He goes into Venusaur, and that's actually terrifying because if he goes for like a Growth or something, he might just straight up sweep me. But still going for a Stealth Rock in his face. I'll go for Body Press. And I'll go for another Body Press. He goes for Giga Drain. I think Snorlax, can live a hit. Let me think here. I can potentially go into Noivern because I'm trying to bait out, like, if I go into Noivern, he's going for Sludge Bomb, and Chandelure might be able to live. Is there anything that I have that can bait out a Weather Ball is my question. And I'm thinking no, unfortunately. So if I go into Snorlax, he also might do, Sludge Bomb, I think. Let's go into Snorlax. Do I need Chandelure? Not super badly. Okay, let's go into Snorlax, and then we'll switch in the Chandelure, see what he wants to do. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything on my team that baits out Weather Ball. Otherwise, I could go into Chandelure and get a Flash Fire and pretty much burn a turn of Sun. But it's okay if I can just like make it so that I only sack one thing, being a Chandelure. That'd be ideal. But if not, I think I can still win after sacking 2 Pokemon. We'll see what he wants to do. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I get the read right, but it still just one-shots me. You thought, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. He's at +3, and he's most likely Modest Life Orb. So, yeah, I think we're just going to have to sack something here. And looking forward a little bit, I want to keep Noivern because that makes it so that he can't just win with Flare Blitz in the end. I'm thinking Machamp looks mighty useless, so is it even worth going for a Bullet Punch? Yeah, I might as well. I mean, he's probably just gonna... Actually, he's gonna Giga Drain and kill me anyway. That doesn't really make sense. I'd rather go for Dynamic Punch. Oh, he didn't. I don't know why he didn't, but... actually, that was kind of a bad play by him. Anyway, we're going into Noivern, and I just got to go for a Hurricane here, and I got to hit it, and I do, which is dope. And yeah, so his plan right here is obviously to just sweep with Darmanitan. But honestly, these things are always Choice Scarfed. I have a max health Snorlax, and yeah, dude, I got a max health Snorlax, and I resist with Noivern. There's no way he's going to OHKO either of these. So I just need to keep one of them alive. I just need to keep one of them alive. Actually, I'd prefer to keep Snorlax alive. So how can I do this? I don't know if U-turn will kill, actually, so I have to go for Boom Burst. And then when he brings in Lucario, do I just sack Necrozma or what? No, I can sack this thing because I need the Snorlax. Okay, so... okay. I misclicked. That was really bad. Whoops. I meant to click Boom Burst. That would have been really bad if I... okay. Well, I got lucky, bailed out. Doesn't matter. Whoops. So he has to go into Lucario now, I believe. Because his goal is to sweep in the end with Darmanitan. If he goes into him now, then he definitely can't sweep me. So yeah, he has to go into Lucario. He has to. Because the only way he's going to kill Noivern with Darmanitan is using Rock Slide. And if he locks himself into Rock Slide, again, I'm kind of under the assumption that he's Choice Scarf. Then I could go into Snorlax and I would just win with Earthquake. So he does go into Lucario. Hurricane is at 50 accuracy now. I think that's what I have to go for, actually. So hopefully he doesn't set up too hard on me. Goes for the Meteor Mash. Oh, and he's Choice Scarfed. So, okay. I didn't take that into account. Okay. And that's unfortunate that I miss. I'm going to go for a Draco, I guess. Yeah, I'll go for a Draco. He hits his Meteor Mash. Thankfully, doesn't get the attack boost, though. And so now, how much did that do? That did 55 to Noivern. This thing has so much more bulk than Noivern does. So, and also, I can't risk him switching into Darmanitan, so I actually have to Earthquake here, I think is my best play. I can live 2 Meteor Mashes as well. So the only way he comes out on top is if he hits Meteor Mash, gets an attack boost, and then hits it again. Or gets a crit or something. So I think I'm pretty favored right now. No attack boost, awesome. And that one shots anyway, so that's cool. Yeah, so now he has to lock himself into Flare Blitz, and there's just no way that OHKO's Snorlax. So that is GG. Again, maybe if he gets a crit. Or if he's Life Orb running Superpower, but again, these things, I've always seen them as Choice Scarfed, so I'm not banking on that. So, let's see, I mean, you only have one play. That just OHKO'd a thick, fat, full health Snorlax. Okay, bet. Thanks, dude. Wow, okay. Maybe I should have calced that. I didn't want to. I usually don't like taking the time while I'm recording to go calc stuff. I thought there was no risk of that OHKOing, and even if it did, I thought like it would be a double down. I guess I underestimated that thing. So okay. I could have played around that differently if I knew that it would have OHKO'd, but that's okay. Just a little bit of a miscalc. We're on to a new game, though. So I'm going to lead Claydol. Looks like he might lead Togedemaru. I'm happy getting my Stealth Rocks up early because the only thing he has to remove hazards is Noivern potentially with the Defog, and he's running quite a few things that potentially run hazards, like like this. So it would have been really helpful. It just would have been helpful so that way if he gets T-Spikes and wants to defog later, it kind of makes it awkward for him. But that's not what happens. He gets the lead matchup. I can respect that. I'm actually still going to go for a Stealth Rock because it is that important in this matchup from what I'm assessing. And he unfortunately misses his sleep powder. Yeah, that's a shame. Um, I'm thinking now that he saw that I stayed in, he's not going to go for it again. So I'm going to go into Chandelure. Also in part because he has this Milotic, and so Chandelure isn't going to be devastatingly useful this game. But he actually goes for his sleep powder again. Not really sure why he did that, because he could have, if he thought I was going to stay in, then he should have gone for a Giga Drain or something. But not what happens. It's okay. We'll go into Noivern. I think is a strong option. He's holding the Black Sludge. I'm gonna go straight for a Hurricane for. Nah, I'm gonna go for a U-turn. I kind of think he has a lot of good switches. Okay, and wow. Okay. Then we'll go into Snorlax. Not a big deal. What? Did he forget, guy? Okay, not sure why he did that, but we'll go for a Curse here. I hope he doesn't. Honestly, he's Black Sludge with Sleep Powder and Spikes. He might be running Leech Seed as well. I'm gonna go for a Curse because that's kind of the only way I can make Snorlax threatening right now. And it works. He goes into Cobalion. I'm at +1. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake as he goes for Sword Stance. Is this Shuckaberry? I've seen that so many times. What the heck? I'm not used to seeing that. Regardless, we're going into Claydol, max HP, max defense, as I read the close combat. And it sucks that he crits me, because otherwise I would have been able to live an Iron Head, and I would have been able to kill him with a Body Press, but instead now he kills me with the Iron Head. Potentially. No, he doesn't, and I kill him. Okay, never mind. Cool. That would have been really unfortunate if I died to the Iron Head, but okay, cool. So he brings in Togedemaru. I am anticipating just the fastest U-turn of all time, so I'm going into Noivern. Because I don't want to sack this yet. It can be good fodder later, and I actually still have the potential to spin against Gigalith. And again, it might be a good sacrifice against Noivern, so definitely not useless yet. So we're going to save it. Let's see what he wants to do here. So I need to weaken Gigalith if I want to sweep with Necrozma. I actually have a super strong matchup against this team with Necrozma. If I get one Dragon Dance up, I pretty much sweep these three. And so, yeah, I just need to weaken Gigalith and potentially Milotic, though Milotic isn't super threatening. Yeah, so we're just going to go for a quick U-turn, and this is when I bring in the Claydol, as he goes for Stealth Rocks. And he does not have a Ghost type, so I outspeed, I get to spin, and that puts me in an awesome position. And if he wants to stay in, obviously I can like try to Toxic and all that stuff, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. He does stay in, and what does he want to do? He does go for Toxic. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to go for a Toxic of my own. He's probably going to try to set up rocks again. And so he actually does have the opportunity to keep them up. So I'm not going to sack this thing again. I think it still has some utility. He was just going to keep going for Stealth Rocks as I was going to keep going for Spin. And I didn't want to waste my Claydol like that. So yeah, I'll just go into Machamp, and we got the freest Dynamic Punch ever here, I think. He's running the... Okay. So I get the confusion, obviously. He goes into this thing. Now, do I want to potentially risk Machamp? Definitely not, because it's going to be really... It's going to be my main mon that can weaken or kill my Milotic. I'm going to go into Snorlax. As he does hurt himself in confusion, but the risk still wasn't worth it. I'm just going to start setting up curses, and he goes for a U-turn. So if he goes into Milotic, I'm going to assume that he has Haze. So we're going to go for... Yeah, he does. So we'll go for a Body Slam here. I'm perfectly fine just weakening this thing, and getting a Para is also really helpful. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go for a Curse here, because I think now he's going to go for a Haze, and I can actually spin. That gives me an opportunity to spin. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. So we'll go for the spin here. Yeah, and that's probably a down. Awesome. I'm totally happy with that. So now, still not a good opportunity for Necrozma. I'm gonna go into Machamp, and we're gonna go for the Dynamic Punch, or should I go for Knockoff? No, I think Dynamic Punch is better. If he stays in, that's pretty much GG because I'm gonna have a really easy opportunity to set up on almost anything and just sweep with Necrozma. So I don't know. He probably doesn't know what set this is. It's actually really uncommon. Uh, this is kind of my pride. I'm really happy with the set that I came up with. But so he doesn't know. So I wouldn't actually fault him if he does let this thing take a Dynamic Punch. Because honestly, nothing else on his team is going to. Like, this probably is just going to die, which is awesome. Yep. That's really good because it was frustrating to deal with. So he goes into, yeah, I mean, that's just not going to do anything, dude. Yeah, I mean, you can roost here, but, like, what is that going to do? He's going to go for the U-turn. I'll go for a curse because he's going to U-turn here, and he's going to go into my Milotic. And if I can get 2 curses up, if I go for 1 curse, he might not care, right? Because he's got the Marvel scale. But if I get 2 curses up, then I can guarantee that he's going for Haze. Oh, okay, he goes for Haze anyway. He's probably fine just spamming Haze here. So again, I think now is it. No, I can play it safe. I can play it safe until he gets a full para, right? Because once I'm at +2, he's definitely going for Haze, and that's a free switch to Machamp. Okay, and then at that point he has to, he's running out of sacks. So that's my game plan. Yeah, right there, right? He goes for the Scald. Now he's going for the Haze, guaranteed. There it is, and we get another kill. Absolutely. Absolutely free kill. Something's dying. And again, if he stays in, then the game is pretty much over instantly. So I think this game is pretty much won. We'll see. I don't think there's anything too cute that he can do. Yeah, because I just have too many checks for him. Because even if he he sacks Noivern here or sacks... No. Okay, he lets it eat it. That's cool with me. Goes for the Scald. Don't burn. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all I needed. That's probably a good game. I hope. He's parried and confused. He would be really lucky to get out of this without dying. No way, dude. No way, right? There's no way. Yo, are you serious? Snorlax still sweeps. So, still my only goal is to kill this thing, which means I can sack Necrozma. Okay, oh my god, that's crazy. I was gonna say the only if I had gone for Dynamic Punch and he hits himself, then that'd be ideal. But that's crazy. Okay, so he goes into Gigalith, and I knock him off. I'm gonna go for a Dragon Dance here. As he goes for a Toxic, and I'm okay with that. Because now we can go for a Photon Geyser, and yeah. So that's gonna kill that. I outspeed. He goes into Togedemaru. Probably doesn't realize that I have the Earthquake. Oh, he goes for that. Okay. So we'll go for a knockoff then. Because, yeah, he's probably going to sack Noivern. Actually, what am I doing? If I knew that he was going into Noivern, then Photon Geyser was a move. That was actually a pretty big misplay by me. But we'll kill it off now. Still in fine shape. He's going for a Spiky Shield, so I'm going into Snorlax. And I can just go for an Earthquake here. Okay, goes into my Milotic. I'm going into Necrozma. He kills me with a Scald. And then we're going into Machamp with a knockoff, I think is the move here. Yeah, because I got to get those. He's not... Oh my god, he hasn't gotten parried a single time. That's crazy, but it's okay. We can still win this. I'm going into Noivern, and we're going for a Hurricane. And I hit, and he goes for Ice Beam. This is crazy. Okay, I have to go into Chandelure, and we're going for a Shadow Ball. Or should I go for Energy Ball? No, because I think Shadow Ball damage just based on that Hurricane. Shadow Ball's gonna probably do like 50. I'll go for Energy Ball. Dude, please wake up. No way, right? There's no way. No, because Shadow Ball plus Body Slam is gonna kill, I think. So this is the move. No way. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, dude. And now I'm going for Energy Ball. Okay. Okay, cool. I think I won. Dude, if I got max turns of sleep there too, and he didn't get parried a single time or confused a single time, that just like, actually I should go for Earthquake here. That would have been like the craziest thing I've ever seen. And he actually oh my god. He actually could have won. I didn't realize that he outsped. He actually could have won right there. But he was getting really lucky earlier. So I don't really feel bad about that one, to be honest. Because he broke out of, like, I think 6 or 7 Parafusions in a row. I don't know what the probability of that is, but he finally gets parried twice, and I even got the read correct with Energy Ball, so I feel like I kind of deserved that. But it is what it is. Anyway. So here, I think the only way he wins is by... He needs to, like, parry me a bunch of times... flinch me a bunch of times in a row. So we'll see if that happens. Can you? Yeah, you do. Can we move on? I'm not trying to. All right, I'm just gonna pause. Okay, we're back. Sorry I missed it, but yeah, he goes for the Iron Head. Does not get the flinch, and that is GG. So that was a really tight game. The hacks in the beginning actually put me in a really bad spot, but we managed to clutch it out, so that's awesome. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm going to end the video right there. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, you know what to do downstairs. Like, comment, sub, do your thing. And I will hopefully see you in the near future. Take care, cuties. Keep it safe out there.